It's Dave with Salty Cat Gaming. In today's episode, Zach is back to play more Dungeon Saga Origins. We are playing the Trial of Tyranny, which is the first module, and we are doing Adventure 6, 2 ways up. Our overall quest with this is to find the map of Dalgarth, which is basically going to show us this back way to go sneak up on the evil necromancer Mortibrus and see what he's up to, because he's up to no good, old Morty. But we had to go get this from Dureg, this undead dwarven remnant, in an abandoned dwarven hold. And so last episode, we actually got to Dureg, defeated the dwarven king, the undead dwarven king, searched his desk that he was sitting in front of for thousands of years, doing paperwork, and we could not find the map. But all of a sudden, the entire hall started collapsing. So in this quest, we'll not been able to rest. We wouldn't have been able to visit the store, but we will have our feats back and things like that. And we now have to try to escape the collapsing halls. So I don't know if we're going to make all the way back to the top, or we're just trying to make it out of the level. We're just trying to run away and survive, basically. So the characters really haven't changed, so we'll probably skip taking a look at them because we haven't added any new feats since last quest, and we'll just drive right into the narrative. So let's get to questing. Okay, the narrative, 2 ways up.
With the collapse of Dureg's main hall, the darkness grows ever more. Where the heroes stand looks familiar, but they can't be sure, and the darkness doesn't help. The quest for the map of Dalgarth continues, but the battle with Dureg has alerted more minions, and now the heroes find themselves being hunted. Whether the heroes retrace past steps or take a new way, it's better not to get caught.
Okay, and then there's special rules. So it says here like a bunch of monsters are coming up. For some reason, I thought it was the dungeon itself was collapsing a bit, but there's a lot of monsters coming at us. So we play this right. We're supposed to have played it right after the previous week, so we can't rest. We can't recover if we were exhausted, but none of our guys are exhausted, so we still have all that. I am assuming that there's no revive tokens. So if you die, you die. We'll have to bring you back for next quest. But I do assume we get our feats back for this. The Deadly Chase, the start of each round, roll a d6 for each already uncovered, unoccupied spawn point in the dungeon. I roll 1 to 3, ignore the spawn point. I roll 4 up. Roll again to see what type of monster spawns here. So a chance for skeleton, zombie, or armored zombie, or a ghost.
Beavers.
And they have +1 movement for the duration of the base game. And then our marauding monster is a skeleton archer. So I assume as we go through here, we're going to discover spawn points in the dungeon, and then they just keep hounding us until we can escape.
Very fun.
So we played something similar to this in Hero Quest at one point, I think. Or at least narratively wise, it was similar.
Is there anything below that it has like a long scroll bar thing, but I'm curious if there's anything else important.
No, it's just the map. Yeah. And I got the map already stopped.
Cool.
All right, so let me switch to show you the board. I already had the board sped up. Wasn't scared. We're over here. It's okay. I hope there's someone there locally who can hold your hand.
Nope.
You big baby.
All by myself.
All right, so we're stuck in this little room. There is a door. I have the door in the wrong spot, but that's fine. So there's all of our guys. All right, dwarf. You should go first, Rordin. Rordin.
Rory. We got Rory and Morty. It's like our universe's version of Rick and Morty.
You have Ori and Rory. Yeah.
No, I know, but I'm saying we can have Rory and Morty if we do eventually find Mortibrus. Like Rick and Morty, Rory and Morty. Never mind.
I'm assuming for their feats, you're keeping them the same.
Oh yeah. So if we do get to change that, let me just make sure we have like the most goodest thingies. maybe go towards the defensive ones instead.
Not necessarily, because you never know what's going to be between us and the exit for.
So for like Rordin, he's got the shield bash one, which is just like pushing monsters away. If there is room, or the relentless one, which is the one we've used now a few times in a row with the. He's like immune, or whatever you call it, immortal. He can't take damage the rest of that round, but then he also.
I mean, I think it's fine for the dwarf to take the same one you had last time, but I think for the barbarian it works. The one that works really well is the one where you kind of rampage. Whirlwind, I think is.
Whirlwind is that's like if he's surrounded and he gets.
I'm sorry. So I think you should. I think you should take Shield Bash and Unstoppable, because I think Unstoppable worked really well.
Wait, Relentless and Unstoppable, or Shield Bash and Unstoppable? Relentless is the one where he's like, he can't take any more damage. He can't take any damage for the remainder of this round, but he gets his movement buffed for Rordin. Or he does that Shield Bash, which is again like an AoE thing.
I think you should take Relentless and Unstoppable, and I'm gonna keep Hail of Arrows and Focus for mine.
I'm gonna like fold these, because that way I can just kind of, with the exception of picking them both off of one page here, I would have it oriented the right way. So you're saying Relentless? Wait, you say, yeah, Relentless and Unstoppable. Relentless on. Okay.
All right.
Remember our specials, because that's one that I've forgotten at least on a few times. Basically, like the one attacking or the one defending for either of my guys.
So, Rordin, do you want to go first? I mean, we could search the room too. I guess the question is the room searchable? Do we want to have the first person search the room or open the door?
I guess we might have very limited opportunity to do other searches. So in a certain way of thinking, maybe go ahead and kick off with the search, just if we can't grab a potion or something.
Okay, so do you want Rordin to do the search?
Yeah, I guess. Because he could still move. Oh, well, we wouldn't even want him to if we want someone else to go.
He can still open the door and everything, but that's probably for the best, because he can't move far anyway. So let's go ahead and have him do the room search.
Okay.
So it's just a dungeon card.
You shuffle everything, David?
I did. Stash of gold.
Hey-o. There you go.
So it's 50, but then I'll put that on your Rordin card over here. But then if you take the gold, roll single die.
Okay.
On 2 or less, you're gonna have some poisonous mushrooms in your face. 3. So
so he sees the poisonous mushrooms, and he carefully plucks the gold coins out from the pot, like the.
He carefully eats the mushrooms.
What? If they're poisonous, why is he going to eat them?
Because he's a dwarf.
He's feeding them to his beard companions. He's got
his beard companions. Like in his beard, he has little companions, and he kind of just like plucks the mushrooms and feeds these baby birds that are in his.
What's Gandalf homie's? Yeah, what's Gandalf homie's name? The brown wizard. Oh, damn it.
Okay, so you searched, you found some gold, you fed the bugs in your beard, the poisonous mushrooms. So do you want to move next?
Yeah, especially since you think we can go ahead and have him open the door and figure out what's next.
It'll basically be 3 actions to get to the door. I don't know why I'm looking for an open door, because we don't have one in this game. It's just doors. All doors are equal in this
3D
game.
painting stuff for me, but
I mean, I could also just use the Hero Quest ones, but go back to it. All right, downhill might. Okay, so we got some dead ends. Dead end adventure.
Are each of the so like there's that 2 wide thing, but the individual ones, are those supposed to be like debris or columns? That must be debris or something.
It's debris.
Okay. We've said that we're treating like any of that as like a line of sight interrupting kind of thing, right?
I don't think it's a line of sight interrupting. I believe the debris is you can't. I don't think you can walk on it. I'm sorry. It is. It is. It must be actually. It must be a block tile. You can't walk or see through it.
Okay.
Because they use it on the map to block off like hallways. So yeah. All right, and it looks like we got. If I'm reading these right, we got because I did read some of the undead last time. I didn't recognize their symbols right.
We
But
inadvertently.
this
did
time we're gonna
inadvertently do that.
remember if it's 2 wings, it's a dwarven revenant. If it's a feather, it's an armored skeleton.
Come on.
So I blame Zach
What? No.
because I have bad eyes. Zach does not. So
I
therefore,
have dry eyes.
you have dry eyes.
Dry eyes. Dry eyes.
All right, so let me show you the way. All right, so we got this hallway's blocked. This is blocked. We got 2
Okay.
doors. So this one here, we got one down here.
Okay.
We got a skeleton of mean shield and sword, another skeleton of mean shield and sword, and a archer.
Okay.
You have 1 more movement. And the AI is now aggressive, but
Because we popped the door.
because we popped the door, but the only card in the deck right now will not let it activate anything.
Okay.
So, in the discard pile, because it's just the gold.
All right.
What do you want to do for your last remaining movement?
Well, the archer can pop a shot if I were to take a step out, right?
Well, so is Rordin done? The archer.
And that's what I'm wondering is like, he can either take a step back, but like, I don't think anybody's going to reach anything either. So it's almost like, do we wait on them?
At like about any, because she has a movement of 7.
Yeah.
The skeleton warrior's movement is 4. Actually, all the skeletons' movement is 4. So the archer won't move if it can't help it. It'll just shoot.
Yeah.
This guy will 1, 2, 3. He can get to here.
Yeah.
This one can get to here. So if you step out, you could potentially be hit by at least the archer and this guy.
Yeah. Jeez. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Are we going to have everybody dogpile out and then that way it won't matter so much? Or do we want to like leave it be a cork kind of thing, a funnel, whatever?
I kind of think we should just like burst out.
Okay.
But that means that you're basically right here if you're going to go to your full.
Yeah, because he can only do the one, right?
Yeah.
But we can move past him if it's
Right.
that we want to reposition other people.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine, I guess. We'll just see how this goes with these first 3 gladiators.
So if we wanted Madriga to pop out, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think she's going to probably get attacked no matter what she does. But if she moves here, she can at least shoot down at this one. So she's got 4 dice versus 2 against for the, and she needs at least 3s. 2 6s will do it. So she pops around the corner and gets that one. Where do you want your barbarian to go? Where does Orloff want to go? I think he has movement of 5, right? Yeah. You can move here. I mean, I guess it doesn't. You probably want the dwarf to be shot though, or attacked, because the dwarf is like a tank. So you could potentially move like here. The dwarf would still be targeted.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fine.
All right, and then we'll just leave the wizard. Wizard will stay inside.
The one thing did already come all the way up. That's like one of the skeletons that's next to Rordin, just alongside the door there.
There's no skeleton alongside. No skeleton has moved.
Oh, okay.
She.
Isn't there one down in that bottom corner?
There was. She killed it.
Oh, that's what. Okay.
Yeah,
I
Madriga
was trying
shot
to
it.
fuss with my camera while you were doing that, but was hearing it and not watching it. So.
Oh yeah, Madriga shot that one. So.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. So we're done, and then the AI wasn't able to interrupt us because it doesn't have the discard doesn't have any cards.
It's not in the cards, baby.
So I'm gonna flip it back to passive because it's gonna go to passive after the next turn anyway.
Okay.
The undead archer will basically go like this and shoot the dwarfs. You have how many dice to defense? Because you have your armor.
This is Rordin. 3 + 1, so 4 total.
You have 4 defense. It has 3 attack.
Allegedly.
Oh no, that's a zombie. It has 2 attack, but it needs 5s or 6s. It needs 5s.
Okay.
Right? Because your armor's 5. It's got 1, but you block it, so you're fine.
Okay.
And then this other one is only just going to be at 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just going to move down here. We've been saying you can't go diagonal around these corners, so
Yeah,
it
I
comes
like.
down there.
I like it. Just makes more sense to.
So it's done. The AI goes back to. We haven't discovered any spawn points by the looks of it. I don't see any on the map. So, AI goes back to.
Attack was the archer that popped the shot.
Yeah.
The archer skeleton archer.
So it goes back to us.
Okay.
Your guys are up front.
We have these 2 doors. I mean, we just need to take care of these baddies, but maybe we can. I don't even know which way to go, honestly. As far as I'm guessing this is my suspicion is that this is setting you up for this 2 ways thing. So I feel like we'll probably want to have everybody go with the one or the other potentially.
Yeah, we don't know if there's like a short way or a long way. What's
Let's have Rordin
Rordin?
go smack to the close by guy. I think can he reach the other guy if he? Oh well, no, because he'd have to be in range and then be.
Yeah, you want to because the free strike, so you want to move up to 1 first.
Alright, then let's do that thing.
You attacking?
Yeah, let's attack that skill. Wait, is it a zombie or skeleton?
It's a skeleton. What's your attack?
Okay.
How many dice?
It's got 4.
4 looks 3, and you need you need crease.
All right. Let's do this thing. Oh, it's
So
really hard,
you got
eh?
4 hits. It has 1 block, so you will or it actually gets a block 2 your dice. So you do get 2 through. You do kill it.
Fee. All right. And
Let's
gonna
have
be a-
let's have Madriga try to shoot the other one because then I'll leave your barbarian to be able to search the room.
does Madriga need to move to have line
Yeah,
sight
she'll have
around
to
me, or-
move. She'll have to move right here,
Aight.
and then she can shoot the archer. So
Alright, Dan.
4v2, and she only needs 2s. She got that was a 6. So she got 3 of them versus 1 block. So she definitely killed it.
Hey yo. All right. So let's do the step that we want to pop this door if we're able to, in the off chance it prevents the whole spawn point rigmarole.
Yeah, but we can't actually get to any of these doors. But you could do a search.
Oh,
Like,
damn.
You could get to which door do you want to go to? You're the guest.
Hello.
Which one do you want to? You want to go up?
How am I the guest?
Or are you
What
gonna
are you
go down?
talking about?
You're the guest because you're in the small screen. Everything depends on this decision.
Heads on the top side and tails on the bottom side.
I will blame you for the rest of your life.
Tails. We're going down. We're going to the bottom doors.
We're going down, son. 2, 3, 4. So we can say you put your back to the wall, and then do you want to do a search of the hallway?
Yeah, this is like the first bit for this volume or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Okay. It's raining pretty hard, Dave.
Is it? Are you gonna go out and take a shower?
No, but it is hot and humid AF, so that wouldn't be a bad thing right now.
All right, you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Healing potion.
Ooh, that's good. That's on
Orloff.
3.
Yeah, Orloff. Rordin still has a potion of resistance, but the healing potion's on Orloff.
Healing pot. Okay.
That's actually really good. I mean, that's like, considering there are other games, it's like monster. This game, so far,
Does that same kind of card give us the same kind of odds for the spawning baddies situation? Or has that changed at all yet?
No, that doesn't change at all. We need to draw like a trap card or something.
Traps are the ones I thought so.
Traps or wandering monsters will trigger. Yeah.
Dave, I might float away here, buddy. Oh no. I'm just kidding.
All right.
So
Yeah.
Rice Orloff is done.
Right. So Daenor.
Okay. Danny.
Yeah, he'll just move next to you, and then he'll And his turn.
Oh, they're holding hands.
They are not.
Why not?
Danar does not trust Count Orloff. AI did not go to aggressive, but doesn't matter. There is, however,
AI in this universe? Oh my gosh.
there is no bad guys on the board.
Okay.
So we'll put spawning point, and since we still have the starting blocks, it'll put the spawning point up, like where the wizard was. So up there.
Dude, this is so weird, man. It's raining hard AF, yet there's still sun beaming into the neighborhood here. Because it must be like just a cloud burst directly over me. So strange.
It's trying to wash you away, Zach.
It's washing away my sins. All right, so we did the Overlord.
Yeah, it'll put a spawn point. Nothing will spawn yet, but it'll put a point on.
Well, wait, is the special rules apply?
So for each spawn point, we roll a die, and on 1 to 3, we ignore, and a 4 up, something summoned. Okay. So start of the turn, we do have a spawn point down. So then we roll a die on a was it 1 to 3? What was it? What did I just say? It was on a 1 to 3, we ignore it. 4 up, something summoned. Let's roll a white die.
Yeah, please.
Let's just throw a white die on the ground.
Do you have like a 3-sided die?
So on a 1 to 3, we ignore the spawn point. So nothing is spawned. So, okay.
Oh, thank God.
All right.
That was a real butt clenching moment. Since I don't really like having stuff spawn behind us, it creeps me out, man.
Do you want, I guess, Orloff to go first and open the store?
Yeah, if we're gonna just have everybody go down the southerly path here, I guess let's do that.
Okay.
Or he can kick that door open.
All right. So we have another spawn point. So this is what must have been talked about in the rules for and we have 2 zombies holding hands.
What if there were zombies?
Or zombies.
Well, you go for
These zombies. All right. So you got your two zombies. They kind of blend in
Are
with
they
the board.
holding hands?
Well, it kind of. The miniatures kind of look like they could be.
Aww.
They're on their first date, and they're rudely interrupted by Orloff. So
we
it was
can reach them, right?
Yeah, because it was 1 open the door, 2, 3, 4. So
5 of it. Yeah.
You could.
He's gonna go hold hands with them.
You could actually put yourself right here, close to the door. So you're attacking? Attacking?
Does it matter which one? We'll just do the one in the corner or something.
That's fine. The one that's in trouble. All right. So it has 2 defense dice. The white ones. You have how much attack dice? 4? 5. 5 attack dice. You need 2s.
All right, then. Come on, big 2s.
So you have 5 successes. So yeah, and you break up the state. You're like
zombie into so it's like a charcuterie board.
You're the angry father coming in, breaking up the date, and be like, "My zombie is too old for you to date." That was done.
Wouldn't it be the other way around?
No, it's
too old. Any parent has ever come in and be like, "Too old."
Too old. It's mainly skeleton. It's almost a skeleton at this point, and I don't want any skeleton dating my zombie.
Wow. My zombie.
All right, let's see if we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's get Madriga to go first because she can go right into the door and try to shoot the other one.
All right, let's do that, Maddie.
Yeah, because she only needs a 2, so she kills the other one.
Whoa.
The AI is aggressive again because we did go into a new room, but again, there's nothing on the discard pile, so can't
When did it cycle back? That's why I always get confused on.
At the beginning of our turn, it cycles back to passive.
Okay.
And then it goes
if you attack a monster or if you open a door, there's like those certain.
If you open a door, if you trigger a trap, or if you attack and fail to kill a minion or cause any damage, it'll flip to aggressive. Yep.
All right. That's a fillet of mignon.
Oh, it also goes back to when it's aggressive, it goes back to passive if it damages somebody with an interrupt action.
All right, we've been doing that part, right?
I don't think so either. So, Rordin, you only move 4, right?
Well, there's a reverse Dave's T-tax. So you were doing an inadvertent hard mode for that part, at least.
True. 2, 3.
At least we figured it out in the first book of the material for this game, and not like 5 things in.
True. We're done. It goes to the AI. The AI, there's still nothing in the discard pile for it to do anything, so it goes back to passive.
Okay.
Beginning of our turn, we roll for the first spawn point. So on a 4, 5, or 6, this is ignored. Then we roll for the second spawn point. This is ignored.
Wow. Yeah, lucky. All right, I'm starting to get nervous just on the whole.
We're doing so well.
Yeah. All right, so.
Nothing's gonna come down. Like,
yeah, historically, when we have it easy to start.
like all of a sudden, like
All right.
the light falls and like smashes and destroys the board, and we have to replay everything.
Oh,
and, like,
God. All right, well, I don't even want to. I was thinking IRL's luck, but that would be worse still.
we should have Rordin. He could come in 1, 2, 3. He could go like here, and he can search the room. Yeah.
Okay. Let's have him do some snake exploring.
Snake exploring. You ready?
I guess, but the way that you're like getting this ready makes me not feel ready.
Marauding monster.
Damn it, David.
It's a skeleton archer in this case, so we'll just have a pop on the spawning point. Well, it's got to be 5 squares away from you.
Rordin was the one who's technically done it.
Yeah.
Did it.
So the only way for this to work is for it to spawn in the hallway.
I mean, that might be okay since it's got a pew pew. We don't want to be.
Yeah, because it will activate right away. So it will move down the side and it would shoot Madrigal.
Oh. All right. Well, I guess that's not as good as I was thinking it could have been, but whatever. We're gonna roll with it. I could.
So they can reroll only ones, so they have 2 attack versus Madrigal's 3 fight. But she can reroll 1 die. It needs to get at least 3s. It rolls a 6 and a 5. I can reroll any dice. I can reroll any dice. So we'll keep the 5. She needs to get a 6. And she got it.
Whoa, look at
So
that.
her armor, that male coat actually blocked the attack.
How is that, a once per round or a once per game, or what's the limitation?
Once per attack, she can reroll 1 of her dice.
Holy snaps. That's actually a pretty good piece then.
Yeah, like we should buy. There's 1 more in the equipment deck, so we should.
Right, well,
it would be a good purchase for another.
because we didn't get to go to town or whatever we would call that between the 5th and 6th bit, but we already stacked another 50 on, so maybe we're heading in the right direction.
And we have that 30 gold discount thing or whatever it is, that feat we could also spend. So I think we're almost up to 200 gold that we could buy something with.
Right, those are the boons or whatever. Those are the ones that are like,
Yep.
we'll go back in it until we use it.
As part of the marauding monster, though, we do need to roll another die to see if another one appears. It does not. Okay, so that was your turn, and you did the search, so you're done. This thing's activated.
Right.
So, do you want the? I mean, I guess we could have Madriga. Well, actually, let's have you open the door, because like Madriga could shoot back on her turn.
Ori's in the door there?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have Ori kick that door open.
All right, is he going to headbutt the door open? Like,
yeah, he could. Yeah, he could.
his hair flowing behind him?
Action for the 1 PvE if he's going to get into the headbutting game.
All right, so I'll place a random tile down for that. Ooh, that trap.
They shuffled, Dave. You say
You're right.
random, I get sus.
I get sus about you being sus.
I mean, that's very fair.
You're such a susser.
Sus begot sus.
You were born sus and never rested.
That's like the next Lady Gaga album that as yet announced.
Oh, this could be a dead end. All right.
In fact, oh no. Well,
I mean, what? See.
Secret door. Well, that's gonna be a hell of a thing if it's like 2 ways. Pick your way. Go way back.
So there's no other doors in there. This is this is blocking off the hallway. So it's a long hallway. There is a search token in there.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming there's a secret door, because why else would you try to trigger that trap, right? Like,
Yeah.
So
Well, he can get in there without having the fuss with the trap, or is it better to have him go far? Like, he's used 1 of 5, right? So
yeah.
could
I mean,
he could kick the trap or not worth it?
he could just come in here and search the room and see if it's worth it, but then he's done. Or he could go ahead and cut down and
distance.
he could try it because he could go 1, 2, 3, 4, try to trigger the trap and see what's there. Which may end his turn. That could end his turn.
Right, yeah. On the thought that there's going to be a secret door and that we're going to funnel everybody that way anyways, I guess let's go ahead and deal with the trap first since that's like already a no.
You know why? Hold on a second. I didn't actually.
Oh no.
No, it's fine. For some reason the door. I must have said it was opened, but it wasn't opened on the app. It had to. I must have opened. Like the app itself, when I clicked to open, it didn't actually. The door itself did not click. Didn't change colors. Like it should have.
Oh.
Okay. So where are you going?
Into it. I guess let's go ahead and do that trap business since it's like.
Oh, okay. So you do want to come here.
And then we'll see if he can also.
It's nothing.
Oh, see. All right. Cool.
I do remove these.
Do this
once they're triggered, I do remove them from the pool to increase the chances that we're going to actually run into a trap. So you could go ahead and
increasing those trap chances.
You could.
Wait, he has 5 movement, right? So 1 to open the door, 2, 3, 4. I think he wouldn't have been able to make it that far though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1 for the door, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah. So he's right here.
It doesn't matter. It's splitting hairs. It just
yeah.
As long
That's
as I'm
fine.
seeing it right.
And then you're searching the hallway.
Yeah, I guess so. I was only wanting to deal with the trap on the thought that we're going to get a door and then we can funnel everybody safely through. Hopefully.
Oh,
what the fuck?
2 secret doors.
We got a double door. What, do I get bonus points?
Sure, you get bonus points. Write them down. You get a punch card for a free bonus point at some point in the future.
So a certain number of points. We don't know about how many points. There may be an extra point.
Could be negative points.
Oh.
Sometime in the future. So
the hell of a rewards card program.
Yeah. So we got one here and we got one here. But you're out of it.
I think I was going to get a free burrito on my 9th purchased burrito, but damn.
Nope. This is a reward system that might actually be a punishment system in disguise.
Yeah.
You never know.
You buy your 7th dungeon sandwich, and you may get an extra side, or they may take your drink and side away.
And you may get a free goblin.
Oh, yeah, fun.
Okay.
All right, well, so now we got choices again, though.
But Madriga should go, and then she can shoot this skelly.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the baddie. Were we able to legitimately do the explorer?
Yes, because he's not in the hallway.
Okay, good. I was making sure I wasn't doing Zach level cheat hacks. Dave level.
She shoots him.
Hey-o.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She can actually move all the way. I don't know if we want her to go to. Yeah, she moves 7. So she can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She could actually just go here, one like diagonal.
Okay.
Rordin. I'm assuming you just want to move up 2, 3.
Yeah,
4.
you can't really make it, right?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Move diagonal. So, all right. I mean, we could basically end all in the hallway here.
Oh, everybody's holding hands again. So cute. But now we got to deal with the spawn point crap, huh?
And so we check the bottom card to see if a monster spawns. It's the stash of gold, so it'll move to the top. So next round, though, we know it's the marauding monster, so it will spawn. If there's no bad guys, it will spawn one on a spawning point.
Right.
Then we goes back to passive because it's top of our turn, and then we check the spawns as per the special roll.
All right, the 4 up, isn't it?
Yeah, that doesn't.
Okay.
That does. So let's see what activates. A 5. So let's check the rules real quick.
I think it's an armored.
It is an armored zombie, which is the ones we hate the most.
Oh yeah, okay.
They have +1 movement for the rest of the game. So, but it doesn't activate, it just spawns. So I got it spawning right here. So at the beginning of our turn, 1 spawns. At least it doesn't say it activates. So I'm assuming this does mean that the AI overlord, if it triggers this round, it will move him. And he's got a movement of +1, so he has a movement of 5.
Oh.
So he can run up to us. So, I mean, Rory, we could keep you behind to kind of play as a rear guard a bit. You know, like we can move far enough. forward. This turn you
position
can't get
him
to
to
us.
wherever there's the no
Yeah.
threat or something, I guess, yeah.
So maybe have Orloff go. Does Orloff? You got 2 rooms here. You got
Yeah,
this
so that's the
one.
next question is, if we're going to try to keep everybody together, if it's that we're doing this whole runaway thing, do you want them to take the southerly route or the middle route?
I mean, I actually think we should check out both of them just to see, because they could be dead in room.
God.
Um,
Oh, God. Well, let's do that middle one then on the thought that that could be,
this one. And you want Rory to do it?
I guess if we're going to leave, wait,
Right. So
Rory, right? Because Rory's going to be the rear guard. Okay.
So it's 1 to move to the door, and it'll be 1 to open the door.
Okay.
The minute you open it, the AI will become aggressive. So at the end of your turn,
Cool, thank you. Appreciate that.
Okay, so we have a treasure chest, and that's it.
Oh.
There's no.
Did you read ahead, Dave? You were doing Dave's level cheat tax. Everybody, we're going to put merch out. That'll be the first merch.
I'm gonna get merch that says "I am Zach
Dave.
Clone number 4." The rest is
Getting
still
one
in
that
Dave's
says-
backyard. All right.
Let's start.
So
So he kicked the door open. We've not gone in there yet. We need to do the explory thing, and because of the treasure chest, that's that whole like we can pull 2.
all right. Well, we can't. We have to pull 2.
Okay.
So
I mean, I guess we have the one thing behind us. That's the only thing we got to deal with. So I guess we might as well capitalize on the opportunity here to maybe get some goodies.
Oh, you know what? I did Archer wrong. The first
come on.
monster spawn can spawn by you. It's the second one that has to be 5 squares away. It doesn't really matter in this case because it's still attacked. Okay, so are you going to move? Because it's best if you don't have your
That's just
back.
one step.
I mean, do you want to move to like just the corner here and kind of like that way
I
you're.
see what you're thinking. That's fine, because if he can explore from anywhere and there's nothing else to contend with in that row, we might as well position him in a way that if things get squirrely, he's ready.
Okay. So then let me switch to the.
What do you think, boss?
No, I
Sound
think-
good, boss?
I think it's fine.
All right, boss.
So
Good, boss.
it's just a regular Explorer card.
Allegedly.
You're allegedly. All right, first one. First one. What do you think it is? What do you think it is?
Money, gems, diamonds.
Battle potion. That's the one where you get +2 dice on your next attack roll. And that goes on Rory.
All right.
But you have to draw a second one.
Battle potion. Not a pot. Ori's really turning into a big pothead. in
You
this,
you want some good
part of our
vibes?
thing
Do you want this to be like Peter Pan and like have everybody clap to like bring the card back to life?
Rufio. Wait, no. Word. Not down. But anyways, yeah, let's do
Well,
it.
it's Orloff doing this.
Well, I don't know. You said something Peter Pan, so whatever.
Wandering monster.
Damn it, Dave. Is this where there could be another one too?
Yes. So one will pop up and it's an archer, so it'll shoot you.
Cool, thanks. Appreciate that.
You're welcome. It's 3 dice versus how much defense do you got?
This is on Orloff. He's
Yeah.
got 2. That's not great.
So the archer shoots. It needs to get at least 3s. You have 5 dice. So yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Orloff knew he was fine.
Then we have to see if a second monster spawns.
Left around. Great. Awesome. Thank you.
It does not. I think it's on a.
Okay. Thank God for that.
Okay. Then you're done. So then we check the AI Overlord, which so we take a look at the bottom card. It's the marauding monster. I move it to the top, so one of them will activate. It can't be the skeleton because the skeleton's already gone. So the AI uses one of its tokens.
Oh, because it doesn't have to move because it's shot. It's like it's spawn activated,
I should say
shooted,
this right here.
but then that's its thing.
Yeah. So it spends one of its tokens to activate the armored knight,
Oh yeah.
and we'll have it move up here to attack you. And then it would attack the dwarf, but it's in your rear arc.
Oh no, Rory! I thought you were rear guard, man.
So
You're failing.
Rordin will only get 3 dice defense against
Allegedly,
it's 3 dice to attack. If it
Wait. Rordin has a fight dice of 4 though.
yeah,
the
so it needs
defense
5s and
of 4.
6s. It needs a 5s and 6s
Oh.
to hurt you. So it's 3d3 dice, but it needs to get 5s and 6s for success.
Oh, because he's down 1 dice for fight dice because of rear arc.
Yeah,
Rordin.
and he actually does hurt you 1.
Dang it. All right, so I take 1 pip off of poor old Rordin. Oh.
Right. And then since it did successfully injure you, it goes back to being passive.
Which is weird.
All right.
I feel like I'm keening a lot. Do I have like the tisms or something happening today? I don't know what the hell's happening.
No, you're fine. Okay, so it goes back to us. So Rordin's gone. Or I'm sorry, Orloff's gone. Orloff's gone. He searched the room. Back to
all
us.
that was the spawning, then the interrupting.
Right.
It's still our turn, but Orloff is done. But everybody else is yet to go, right?
Right. Do you want Rordin to turn around and try?
Yeah, let's get this rear guard doing some rear guarding there, man. Come on.
All right, so it's going to be 4 versus 3. And you need to get at least 4s.
All right.
You do have 2 4s, but it blocks one of them. So you do not kill it because you need at least 2 successes.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, but that's how the dice fell. Need special dice rolls or not.
Let's have Madriga. What?
We got 2 targets. Who's popping off? Who's moving? Shooting?
Well, I don't know what we want Daenor to do because, like, he's pretty ineffectual when it comes to actual weapons. I mean, he could cast a spell, but then he's going to waste a spell already. And I don't know. Do we want him just to do that? I mean, we don't like armored skeletons. They're pretty much a pain. Oh, when you failed
on the...
When you failed to destroy that zombie, by the way, this went back to aggressive.
Oh, cool. Thanks. Appreciate
So let's do this first. So since you failed, it went back to aggressive. Bottom card is gold, though, so it doesn't activate.
Okay.
But stays aggressive.
Okay.
I could either have Madriga come in here and try to shoot the archer, so then you can move out next turn and help.
Okay.
Or I could have her come up right now beside the dwarf. I think it'd be better for her to take because she's better at shooting.
Just like go pew pew versus pew pew for the sake of the pew pew off?
Yeah.
Okay.
So before V2, and she
Does that mean it's like a pew 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 pew?
No, it's like a twang. Twang, 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 twang.
Twang, twang? Oh,
Twang, twang, twang. It's like a, guitar twang. Country song she's singing. Twang, twang. All right, 4v2. She's got like a cowboy hat on. She's from the West.
Wow, this should be like
the Old West Elven country.
You should create this old model and print it, and that way you can have like the country. She's supposed to be an elf.
No country for old elves. Yeah, she's an elf.
So yeah, she could be like country music star elf.
She could. That'd be a good mod. But you get custom 3D1 print of her hat on, and like
the guitar is like, yeah, you're pulling the string.
Yeah. All right, so 4 dice versus 2. She just needs 2s.
Hella block. Oh.
Yeah, it blocked 2 of them, but it only needs 2s, right? Because it's yeah. She could reroll the 1. She'll go ahead and use her once per game to reroll the 1.
Oh, all right.
And she got a 2, so that's all she needed. So she shot this one.
So some pew pew landed. Okay. Do we have to do anything with the aggro passo thing?
No. Oh, yes. So we test again. Oh, no, we don't, because this guy's already gone. He can't go twice. So it doesn't matter. It can't actually spend any more tokens.
Got it.
Then we could have... Well, we don't really want him to be attacked. We don't want Daenor to be the focus. Do we want Daenor to cast a spell? Sure. He could go up there and attack it, but the chances of him actually doing anything is remote. I think let's just keep him where he's at. I don't think we want to unleash a spell yet. We'll see what happens next turn. All right. End of turn, we go to the AI. There's already a monster on the board, so it won't spawn any. We don't check for that. That monster's already gone because it used one of its tokens. So we switch the AI back to passive at the top of our turn. Then we check these other spawn points. So this spawn point, nothing. This spawn point, nothing.
We'll take our blessings where we can have them.
And then it comes back to us. Because like I said, the monster, he already activated on the interrupt, so he doesn't get to attack twice. So you have a choice here. Do you want, I guess you could try attacking first, and if you miss, we could pull Orloff back then and have Orloff help you.
Because this is the armored guy, so he's kind of got the PITA.
Yeah, we have a hard time with the armored ones. Do you want to do it that way? Like you could try it.
So you're saying have Rory go first, but with the option to have Ori come up
and help. Yeah.
in the assist. Is there any benefit in having the person who's moving so you get that overwhelm?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, the other thing we could do is we could go ahead and have Orloff go now, and then that way Orloff attacks with and this guy, and the knight will be at -1 die. We could do it that way right now, and then maybe Daenor could do something else.
Because Rory hasn't gone?
Nobody's gone. We're at the top of the turn.
So then Rory would also get another shot at like an outnumbered attack. Okay, let's do that because I feel like if we're going to try
Orloff
expedite the downfall of the armored,
4.
we have the problem with armored.
He attacks. He's got 5 attack dice. The armored zombie is overwhelmed, so it only has 2 defense, but you do need 4s to hit it. You got 2 hits, but it's going to block one of them.
He does have his once per game reroll for the fight dice.
Do you want to reroll it?
Is that like the chance of getting the 4 up?
You have a 50-50.
I guess so. I mean, if we're just, we know that these armored bastards, excuse my Frenchage, bastards.
All right. Here's your reroll.
All right, reroll.
You got it. So you'll kill him then.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Then
I don't know why I'm like all of a sudden thuggish.
All right, Zach Douglas, Rory's done. I mean, Orloff's done. So do you want Rordin? I mean, he won't be able to open the door. Let's actually have, maybe we should have Madrig open this door.
Just to see what's what? And
and she could cheat. Plus, if an enemy's already out, the AI won't be able to spawn one.
Okay. Well, except for the being chased possibilities, but...
Yeah. All right, so she'll move there.
Enemy. Ew. You got some on the mic.
Okay. Didn't we search this? Oh, we did search all, but we could still search the hallway again if we wanted to. Because
it's like almost certainly the card business, right?
Yeah, it's almost certainly a dungeon card, which we probably don't need to worry about it.
How come it's like it leaves the treasure chest icon up? Does it do anything if you click it? This is just a curiosity of mine. It has nothing really to do with
Nope.
So,
yes, nothing.
Weird. All right, I'm just...
Okay. There's a trap somewhere here. Do you see this out in the void? Okay, so we need to get a door.
Like that one where it's like, there's a creaking noise in the distance, and you've triggered a special thing that you'll find out about later.
That's the
Crypt Keeper.
Yeah.
Gosh. How about some nostalgias?
All right, so she opens the door. There's oddly nothing in the room, bad guy wise. So I guess she could move.
Just a regular explorer icon is what we call.
She could move 2 in and go ahead and do the explore action herself. She's unhurt so
I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen is it's going to have an monster pop in her face, but probably not as even. It's a skeleton archer.
Yeah.
The marauding. Okay. Wow, look at that.
But another. Wait, how is another?
Did it just? It's not. Yeah, it's not anywhere else. Maybe it's just. Wait, I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, I don't either. See, your doors have been revealed, but there's.
Maybe it's under the fog of war yet that we haven't.
Oh, let me zoom out.
I don't know. It also didn't clear the explore icon, so that's odd.
But that just means we could explore, like search for dungeon card, because if there's a secret door, it'll reveal the secret door first, and then you can do another search for treasure.
If you have glitch in that room we entered by way of secret door, and it still thought that it was like a.
Well, I think it is a glitch. I think it's a bug where like if somehow we went the other path maybe and it circles around, And if you search this room, it reveals this.
Oh, because of that other door in this new room being an organic normal door.
Yeah.
So do we want to play the odds here as far as exploring Potentia to do it again? To see if it's probably just going to keep the card, right?
Yeah, it's just going to be the card. I think we could...
It doesn't ever do the... Oh, no, wait. It does do the hero questy thing if it's one of those legendary items, right?
We've never seen it do... Yeah, but usually it doesn't double stack those. We've never seen a room where like secret door, legendary item, regular search. It's always...
Got it.
I mean, I guess it could be, like, we don't know, but we haven't seen that logic yet in the app as far as, like, secret door, magic item, and then... Okay, so she's done either way, because she already did a search. So she's there. Right. We got the bookshelf here. Oh, what am I doing with this bookshelf? I painted all these wonderful bookshelves. I'm going to get these bookshelves out, and we're going to put this regular bookshelf there. Okay.
We're going to leave the... Rory as rear guard yet, right? Because he's kind of slower anyway.
Well, and Daenor hasn't gone. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Rory has gone though, right? Rory hasn't.
Correct.
Right.
Daenor could search the room, but like we don't really want him being shot.
Okay.
And then Rordin could go. Although if a monster did appear, because the AI is gonna spawn a monster.
Closest.
So an AI is going to spawn the monster no matter what, and it's going to spawn up in this corner.
Okay. So it's fine then, because Rory moves slower than Ori. I like how we're...
Well, the question is, should we have him search the room, even and just thinking, like, if it turns up a marauding monster, well, he can super easily get hurt.
Oh, all right.
No, I think I'd rather have the one spawn back here and try to have to chase us.
Okay.
So we'll move your door.
Yeah, because he's going to be, outpaced by Orloff anyway, so.
Right. Okay. Oh, and the AI would have gone to aggressive again, but there's nothing on the board to activate. So we go to the AI's turn. We have a guy still on the same map, so that this is not going to move. Okay. And then we check to see if it spawns a bad guy. And the bottom card is a marauding monster, so it will spawn... an archer.
Skeleton archer.
But it only spawns it, they don't activate.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, because it's that... Oh, yeah.
It'll activate next turn.
Got it.
Or it's more
not the
or the overlord might move it as interrupt.
Okay.
Then we go to the top of our turn. All right. Top of our turn.
Top of the turn to you.
So we got... we have to roll to see if monsters would spawn on the spawn points. But I don't know what we do if there's one. I guess we put it to the side. So we'll spawn here.
Wait, in the text for the special rule, it said uncovered, unoccupied.
Oh, that's right. Uncovered, unoccupied. So this one won't spawn one because there's a skeleton already spawned there. So we just roll for this one. One does spawn there. I rolled a 4, which is, the survey says, it is a zombo. All right, so we'll place the zombie there. And the zombie, this is going to be a little bit hard, confusing, because the skeleton doesn't get a bonus to movement, because it just came in naturally, but the zombie will get a bonus to movement, because it was spawned via the special rules.
All right. I suspect, at least for this first turn or two, it'll be easy enough, because that one that did get the bonus will probably be dead here sooner rather than later.
Right. So it's our turn. The AI is currently on passive. I mean, we're effectively going to keep the board together. So we have really this door right here and kind of like coming down along this hallway that we need to consider. So, I mean, the easiest things to do would probably go ahead and move Rordin first. Like we could move him here just to prepare kind of going down the hallway.
That's as far as he'll go, okay?
Yeah. He could go one more, but I don't think we want to block the door.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's have Madriga go. 1, 2, 3 to the door, and then she can open the door. So let's take a look All right. So
In
we got
the
it.
book.
We got another hallway. We got another El Trapo. And we have what appears to be
It's
the
like a armor.
armored Zombo, which we hate
Oh,
because we always have so many issues with them. All right.
Not my favorite. Dave's fault.
It's your fault. Okay. So you can
So
see.
the 4 icons that are in our current or past rooms, except for what was just revealed, those are the ones that we believe that just it's only going to kick us the draw from the deck thing.
Yeah, because they did secret doors for both of them.
As long as we've done all the exploring we meant to do, and I just can't tell what the way the app behaves sometimes.
And these tiles are trapped.
All right.
So, she can't actually get to see it this turn. So I think the best thing would be to let it come towards us.
Okay.
So, but the AI is now aggressive because we opened a new door.
Oh,
So she spends her turn. The AI will then see if it can spend a token by checking the bottom of the pile. The bottom of the pile is a marauding monster.
Oh, fun.
So it'll spend a token to activate a monster. I think it'll activate the zombie over here first, though, because this is the only one, 1, 2, 3, 4 that can get to anybody.
Oh, okay.
So it'll attack Count Orloff. If I can find the zombie card. Oh, no zombie card. I can't. There it is. All right. So it gets 2 attacks against your 5, and it needs a 3-up. I got 2 6s. So it hits you for 1.
This is on Orloff.
Yeah.
So Orloff and Rory are both down 1 pip so far.
Yeah. And since it attacked and hit you, it switches back to passive.
Okay.
Okay, so then it goes to either Danor or Orloff need to go first. Do you want Orloff to attack back?
I might as well, I guess, before we get anything else creative happening here.
You need 2s. So you got 4 hits versus 2 blocks, so you still kill it.
Okay.
And then
that was the buff one movement-wise, so then we just need to keep track of the other for now, at least, until something else shows up. The other one's like a normal one, too, right? Or
Yep. They're all
buffs are only from the... That's what's on. Okay.
the AI doesn't go to aggressive because you did kill it. You can move up here. And then the wizard will probably just move here next to Madrigal.
Okay.
Then we're done. So it goes to AI turn. We'll do this since this is in camera. 1, 2, 3, 4 for numbers on way? Yeah, 4. So it moves towards us. Then there's this little wee piggy all the way up here. It's going to move 4. So it's going to move up here. This spawn point is going to move.
Really?
Because we're no longer on that tile. So it's gonna be down here. But nothing will spawn because there's already 2 monsters on the board. So that was all of that. And then it goes back to the top of our turn. So then we gotta roll to see if we get more monsters.
Okay.
Nothing for this one. And then
Ew.
one right by us. That one does spawn a monster.
Okay.
Rolled a 1. So let's see.
Your zomb or something? I thought the zomb was the bottom of the list.
Skeleton Warrior.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's kind of the same.
But he's not going to do anything. He just spawned.
Okay.
Then it goes back to us. AI is currently passive. I guess it makes most sense for maybe Danor should take a swing at it first. Just to see
That's
if he...
the one that's just, that's already in range one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's fine. Because we always juggle some folks.
Because he can't move away from
top
it.
of our turn?
Yeah, we're at the top of our turn. So everybody still has their action. We'll most likely be able to kill it.
Yeah, because then we can either position. Oh, I guess for now we have quite a while of catch up for the one that's behind us. So
yeah,
I guess we don't even really have to fuss too much on rear guard. We just gotta get keep moving again.
Yeah. Well, I figure next we'll have Madrigal shoot, and then after that the dwarf 1, 2, 3 can move up to try to engage this one. And if we don't have this one killed, you can come back here in its rear arc and attack. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me explain again. So, we'll have Daenor attack the skeleton,
Right.
Madriga attack the armored skeleton. Depending on how this goes, then
Okay.
Rordin can move up.
Got it. Okay.
And then depending on how this goes, Orloff can move up behind the skeleton and attack it.
Okay.
So
Is there any benefit if you're thinking Orloff wouldn't go any further anyways? Is there any benefit in having him move first so you get that outnumbered buff as well? Or this isn't exactly a hard one to fight, but
well, if somehow Daenor kills the skeleton, it's better for Orloff to have more movement to get back to the front of the pack.
because that thing is the hard one, right? The down farther.
Although we kind of want maybe you're right. Maybe Orloff should go first because we kind of want Daenor to be able to get away from the spawn point.
Okay.
But you'd have to move diagonal into here, and then it only has 2 dice, so there's no advantage. It can't go below 2 dice.
Oh yeah, the debuff doesn't really apply for that.
Yeah, let's just have Daenor. Let's just do the original plan. Let's have Daenor.
That's fine. Let's see how it goes.
Although Daenor has his
not-
back to him, he'd have to move. That's fine. So he turns around, fights. This doesn't work. So he doesn't do anything. So then Orloff could come up here and attack. So it'd be 5 dice versus 2. The skeleton can re-roll a 1, but so you kill it.
And Ori got it dead. Okay.
Yeah.
So bump it.
All right. Then Madrigal will shoot the armored skeleton. So that's going to be 4 dice versus...
Ori had moved, and then okay.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
And she needs to get at least 4s to hurt this thing. She did get 2 5s, but it blocked on a 6 and a 5.
yeah.
All right. And then Rordin
Will we run on up
can
there?
roar.
No.
Yeah.
Everything is ruined forever.
And he can come up here.
3.
Okay, that's exactly
Was that
4.
range? Okay. Wasn't sure which square the thing was in. Okay. Cool.
And then you have 4 attack dice versus this 3, and you need 4 5s and 6s.
Okay.
You got 2, but it blocked one of them.
So it's not enough.
Yep. Nope. So it's still there.
All right.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do again? When we missed, well, let's just see what happens. We'll give. It doesn't really matter now because it's gonna be the AI's turn. But we should have had a when we miss and we don't kill a bad guy, then we have to check for an interrupt. But at this point, it doesn't matter. So we'll start with this one attacking Rordin.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 3 dice versus your 4, and it needs 5s and 6s. It didn't get any, so none of that happens there. Then back on this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll slowly catch up to us one of these days.
We need to move that other spawn point, or because that
No, it's still on the tile. So this one stays in the room because this is with the special roll one.
Got it. Okay.
This is the non-special roll one. This is the normal one.
Well, okay.
All right. So then it goes top of the turn. So then we see if this spawns a creature.
Okay.
It does. It spawns a 3, I think, is a zombo. Yeah. So a zombie spawns here. And then we roll for this one beside us. It doesn't spawn.
All right.
All right. And then we can go. So we do have another fast zombie from 28 days later behind us. Okay. This fight. Rordin could get up there. Do you want to move up there beside him?
Orloff, you're saying?
Orloff. I'm sorry.
Move
Orloff.
him up.
Yeah, because that's exactly
Okay,
5.
sure. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then you could attack. It'll be -1 dice, so it'll be 5v2. But you need 4 5s and 6s.
Okay.
So you got 3 hits. Whoops, but it blocked 2 of them.
But it's still not enough, huh?
Nope. Rordin.
Then we can have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing, but 4v2.
Okay.
You got 3 hits versus 1 block, so you do kill it.
Oh, nice. It needs 2 is like the death point for?
It has a damage target of 2. Yes.
Okay.
So you always need 2 successes.
That's like everything except for the higher level stuff we've encountered. So
The dwarf, the skeleton archer only needs 1.
Ah, okay. All right. I knew there was something that I thought there was something that was below that, but
So you could still move. Did you want to trigger this trap?
yeah, why not? Because I mean, we can always come up with some kind of health situation if it's that we get into.
All right. It is falling rocks.
Uh-oh, that roll off or something.
Yeah. So if it's equal to or greater than your movement, which your movement's 4.
4?
Yeah. So 4, 5, and 6s, you're going to take 1 damage. You take 1 damage.
Okay. This is on Rordin, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that's the end of his turn anyway. So he smashes down the armored skeleton, showing up the Forloft, and he's striding forward like nothing can hurt him, and then runs into a rock.
Yeah. We could have the narrative be either there was like a legit trap there, or that his smashing of the thing right on the corner like dislodged something in the ceiling.
Or he tripped over the armored skeleton, which dislodged the stone from above.
Yeah. Or Indiana Jones level stuff.
Right. Except no big stone like that one hero quest. So Madrigal will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She can move all the way up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So then Danar will move here.
Okay. Or he had already done, right?
Oh, we should have done. We'll do this right now. So the AI would have gone aggressive when Rordin, when Orloff failed to kill it. We would have checked the bottom card, but the bottom card was a stash of gold, so nothing would have happened.
Oh, okay.
But then
if it had been an interrupt, then you would have activated that other.
But the next turn, so that would have been Orloff. Then Rordin would have gone and killed it.
Yeah.
Then we would have checked again after Rordin's turn. In which case there is a wandering monster card, so then it would have spent one of its interrupt tokens and pulled in the nearest bad guy, but he's all the way back here.
That's a +1 guy, or
that's a +1 guy. So he moved 5.
Okay.
Then it would have been Madrigal's turn. We would have checked again. Marauding monster, so would have spent its last interrupt token and had this one go. So they just kind of go out turn order, and then it would be end of turn, because then all of our guys have gone. AI's turn. There's 2 AI still on the board, so they've both already gone, so they don't get to go again. This won't spawn anything, and it won't move because there's already monsters on the board.
Okay.
So we go to the top of our turn. Overlord goes to passive. We check it to see if there's any new additional spawns. This one doesn't spawn anything. This one doesn't spawn anything.
Okay.
So then we're good to go. All right. So I don't know if you can see this well. We'll move it back.
We want to be the door kicker now that we have some stuff behind us, but not too quickly catching up to us.
Go
ahead and have Rory kick it.
Actually, maybe Madriga should be the door kicker, because she can at least, to preserve some of your movement. She's so fast.
See what we see, and then
so she can move up. Before I do this, maybe we should have someone search this hallway.
Okay. We want to have to do that.
Orloff?
Sure.
He could move into this corner.
Okay.
Although if something appears, well, it's fine. We'll deal with it.
It's fine. We'll deal with it before worrying about the door then, I guess.
All right, so just a card. Marauding monster, which is a skeleton archer.
Where does it appear in this particular?
Well, normally it would appear around you and then shoot you, but it can't really do that. So I think we'll have to just say it appears in the corner.
Okay.
I think it would actually probably shoot Rordin in the back. It's probably what it would do.
Cool.
So it has 3 dice for ranged. versus Rordin's 4 defense. Or no, 3 defense. You lose a die because I'm shooting in the back. Make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, 3. And it gets to reroll 1. It gets to reroll this. Yeah, it does 1 point of damage to you.
Rordin?
Yeah.
Dang, he's down to like the second from the bottom.
Then we see, well, I'll heal with the wizard here after this. But then we see if another wandering monster shows up.
Oh, fun.
It does.
Hey.
That will be another skeleton archer. Do I have another skeleton archer? We got so many in the board.
How many are on the board? There's 2?
Yeah, but I think there's only... I don't see any more skeleton archers. There might only be 2. I thought there's 3, though. There's...
You can, like, see that one that's in the far back.
Oh, I found one. This one can be farther away, so I think what we should do... It won't get to activate this turn, so I think what we do is we just have it be right here. All right, so Orloff is done. Back to our turn. The AI is not aggressive yet because it doesn't have any tokens, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, and we don't actually have... Okay, so it's our turn. Rordin, did you want to then change your plan and attack this one?
Yeah, I mean, we got, 2 in that room, so before we even worry at all about that new door, let's try to clear house, I guess, because we got 2 behind us, a ways away, but they're going to get to us eventually.
You only need, because the skeleton archer, so 2 ups. You did get 2, so you kill it.
Oh, wow, okay, I didn't think I got it.
Yeah, it's 2 up, so they're relatively brittle for skeleton archers. Madrika can move back here and try to shoot this one back in the corner.
Yeah, but because we did the fighting and the killing and whatever, we're on the right passive aggressive whatever. Passive aggressive.
Yes, but it doesn't matter because it doesn't have any more tokens.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It can't interrupt anymore, so it doesn't matter. So Madrika shoots.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Let's go. She kills it. So she shoots this one. Then Daenor...
Archers, right?
Yeah, and then Daenor will go up here by the dwarf, and then I'll go ahead and cast Healing Spring. So you will heal...
Back?
2. You heal 2.
1, 2. So he's back to just down 1 pip. So Orloff and Rordin are both down 1 pip only.
Okay.
For the time being. Let's keep fingers crossed, y'all.
Then we're done. So it goes to AI's turn. So Fast Zombie
AI.
comes up here. Regular Skeleton Archer comes up here. No, the spawn point doesn't move.
Okay.
Then we roll to see if the other spawn points spawn anything. So the first spawn point doesn't. Second spawn point does. And it will spawn a... that is another zombie.
That's
so we have
20 zombies.
Yeah, that's 2 fast zombies coming at us.
Cool. You keep saying fast zombies, and it just makes me think of the Zack Snyder, what was it, Dawn of the Dead or whatever remake that he did.
Well, I think 28 Days Later is the first one he introduced fast zombies.
Really?
Yeah. Because that was early 2000s.
Yeah, but so was Dawn of the Dead with like Ving Rhames and stuff. Hold on. No, you gotta look it up.
Oh.
Judges, we're going to the panel. Was it Dawn of the Dead?
No, Dawn of the Dead didn't, I don't think, introduce fast zombies because all the zombies in 28 Days Later was fast.
2004 for Dawn of the Dead, and they had the sprinting ones in that one, and then 28 Days Later. 2002. So you're right, by 2 years.
Yeah.
Dang, Dave.
28 Days Later.
On these zombie now.
No, 28 Days Later is the one who introduced the whole concept of fast zombies. That's why that movie was so scary for the time.
You're scary for.
That's true. I'm scared all the time. All right. So
an investor thinks so.
It goes to our turn.
Okay. Refresh up now. Top of the turn.
I think we should still have Madrigal go and open the door.
Yeah. All right. How's y'all's health? Like your team?
I'm full. Nobody's injured yet.
Oh. Why are you letting me take all the bleeding and stuff? God.
Because you have the most armor, son. My guys are the least armored. Okay, so Madrigal's open this door.
You have the least armor, except
So-
you got them fancy robes or whatever that lets you, have a dice dingleberry reroll or whatever that's called.
You're a dingleberry reroll.
Sometimes.
All right, so she moves into the room. There's nothing in there except for a door. I'll put down on the map.
Okay. Are doors in dwarf fortresses spelled like dwarf?
Actually, she shouldn't move into the room. She should stay here.
Not even listening to me. This is a very important question.
DWOOR. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, you could spell it all different ways. If it was doors in a dwarf lair in whatever form, it could be DOORF, TWOOR.
DWAR says dwar. It's a dwarven dwar.
That sounds like you're going too much towards Gwar or whatever, and then you would need like weirdly, Kiss-esque costume creepy monsters.
Let me find
It's
two.
different.
Speaking of dwarves, if Rordin could move up into here and then search the room.
I guess, how quickly will those guys catch up? They have 4 moves?
Five.
5 moves for this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be like if we stayed where we're at, it would be 2 turns before they'd actually get to us.
You think there's any point to trying to let Rory bring up the rear yet, or just go ahead and keep it moving?
I think we keep moving because even though they're fast, the zombies are. I mean, like they'll get a +1 if they're by each other when they attack.
Yeah. All right,
I think we just keep moving.
let's do it. Let's have them get up in there and do some snurching.
So he'll come up here, and then he'll search the room. Although, watch this be another marauding monster.
Well, whose fault will that be?
Yours.
He who holdeth the deck.
Potion of resistance. So you have 2 potion of resistances now.
Well, no, the others went on Ori, so this is good. 'Cause
Oh, okay.
Rory didn't have any. Wait, potion of resist is what Rory just
Resistance.
picked up?
Yeah. Both of them have potion of resistance.
And that's the one that gives you the +2 for defense roll?
Yep.
For something?
Yep.
Okay, cool. That's pretty good. Man, I don't know
All
why my laptop is running hot AF.
I'll just have Danor go 1, 2, 3, 4 just to kind of move up. Oh, let me actually show you the movement instead of just.
Yeah. I kind of
I want to show you the way.
the way you have it oriented with the overlays and stuff is actually pretty good because it's like almost to scale. So like when you put the overlay up and you take it back
Oh.
and put,
Oh yeah, it is because I had zoomed in.
be moved nicely.
So he just can move in this corner, and then that way I figured you could go 1, 2, 3, and then Orloff could open
And
the
that
door.
cleared that room, right? That didn't have any more of that
Right.
explory business because
Yep.
okay, cool.
And then you,
Orloff is going on. They're going to kick that door.
yeah, or headbutt the door. And I keep looking for open doors. I'm just like there's an open door somewhere. I gotta put it out. All right.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we have played these 2 games that have so much DNA and
So much doors. Dwars. So much dwars.
Oh no, what is that? Oh, that's the Revenant deal.
That is a Dwarven Revenant. Yes, we're actually going to do this one right. Unlike the previous ones.
They were like, in our track record, those are hard-ish, but not as bad as the armored, or those were harder than even the.
Those are harder than the armored. I would say they're above armored.
Okay, they're hard murd.
Yeah. They're mortar murd. All right.
Hard murd actually kind of sounds right in a way because they're harder armored.
Okay. So we got the 2 doors. And we got him who was, I guess he's like, just hanging out by this pillar. So you were what? You were back here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You would not be able to reach him.
Okay.
But I don't know if it really matters. You could still move into the room and just put your back. Because he's going to be able to get to you no matter what.
Okay.
All right. Hey, I turn. So let's move these guys in the back. So this guy will move. Well, actually, let's move the zombies first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this guy will just move up 1, and the Revenant will attack. So he's got 4 dice to your 5s. And then he needs 2s.
Should we use
No, he needs
should we
3s.
use any potions for Orloff here or what? He's got a potion of resist.
No, not until you're really wounded. I don't think it's worth it until you're in worse condition.
What does battle potion do?
That gives you a +2 to attack.
Okay.
In melee.
This is the 2 extra. Okay. All right.
Okay, so it's 5 versus 4, and he needs 3s to hit you. So he's got a 3 and a 5, but you have a 6 and 4 1s. And you've already rerolled a... So, yeah, he does hit you.
He's got a special, though.
No, he already used his special. And it's only for melee
I thought
attacks,
Rordin
not
did.
defense.
Orloff already used his special?
I have it on him. Did Rord? Yeah, because Rordin, he uses it for defense. Orloff uses it for attack. And so he
Oh,
doesn't
my
use
bad.
it.
I had it reversed. My bad. I don't know why I was thinking that.
So he does... It wouldn't matter in this case because this is a defense. So only Orloff could use that
Right.
one. So he does do a point of damage to you.
All right. So he's down two pips. He's like in the middle mark.
Okay. So then we go back to the top of the turn. So we got to check spawn. So this one that's kind of slightly off camera. There we go. That works. It doesn't. This one doesn't.
Oh, nice. Okay.
There's enough bad guys on the board. So then it goes to our turn. Rordin could come up there and join you if you want it to be an easier fight.
I mean, I guess it can't hurt if in that we're not worried about the rear guard situation quite yet.
I don't think we are.
Getting that over.
Because, like,
What is it, outnumbered?
yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They'll be able to get to right here in the door, but we could move her where the wizard is.
Out.
She could shoot
All right.
on her next turn. All right.
And
So
where is the Revenant? It's in that one that's actually like right in front of where Rory ended up, technically, or
this is where the Revenant is. He's actually diagonal.
where? Okay, that I think I just can tell. All right.
And this is Rordin, so he can attack. He'll have 4 dice versus its 3 since it's now outnumbered. But you need 4, 5s, and 6s. You got 2 6s, but it also got a 6. And your damage threshold is 2, so yeah. And it's unfortunate.
All right.
All right. Orloff
So
can
Ori
go.
and Rory. Okay. Are we meant to be flipping passive aggressive any of that? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Tokens don't.
Okay.
So if Orloff goes, it'll be 5v3 because he's still outnumbered.
Oh, Orloff hadn't gone yet?
No, this is a new turn.
Oh, because he got hit from the. Got it. Okay.
So you got 5 hits. So no matter what, you kill it. All right, 4, 5s.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, because 4, 5s, and 6s. So you kill it.
Okay.
You could still move if you wanted.
To head to. Well, now the question is which door?
I think we should
have
go.
to reinforce the back lines.
I mean, you don't have to worry about the back lines. I mean, you don't necessarily need to open a door this turn if you didn't want to. I guess the question is like if we think about that, you know, this quest is called 2 ways. So we think about that this is the second way.
You know.
I doubt it. Well, I guess this seems like a shortcut. Although I mean, we don't know how the map looks because it could have gone up like this, I guess.
Let's do the straight up door first. Then you think?
Okay, so you want to do this door?
Just on the sheer. I mean, like it could be that it's just a room, but if it's that there's any luck that it opens another door to the other side of that like U-shaped corridor, you know, there'd be some potential benefit there. But
remember, we don't know how this map's going to look because it won't be exactly like this. All right,
no,
so
I get that. I
so
mean, the
you're
only thing is like I'm just aware of the fact that we got these 2 zombies and a what's the other one? A skeleton archer or what's the other thing?
2 zombies, skeleton archer.
Okay, because then there's still this every round chance that more come. So
all right, so are you opening the door?
yeah, I guess because I mean if we want to just keep it moving, you know.
Yeah, okay.
I guess that makes a certain sense. Well, we got search, so maybe there's a secret, but who knows?
All right, so just a bookshelf.
Legendary chest of gold. It's 5,000 gold pieces.
Sorry, how many do this? Okay, and then so this is, you do have enough that you could move 1 in, and then so you could search next round.
That's fine. If there's no threats and there's no need to have him be positioned otherwise, we might as well.
Oh, yeah. And Daenor can go 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess he could open the door next round and just see what's there. Then Madrigal will go 1, 2, and she'll position herself like this.
Pop a shot at
Yeah, because as they come around, they shouldn't be able to get to her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they'll still be one square away, so she can at least shoot one of them next turn.
Yeah. She's doing the sniper rule. Shoot, move, shoot, move.
Right.
I don't need the snipers exclusively, but sounds like a good tactic. Whoever come up with it.
So, bad guy's turn. So they'll go
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll end up at the door. 3, 4, 5. This one will be right here. So they run up to the door. This one just gets into this hallway. Top of the turn. So then we got to see. So we have this one. Again, we got to do the spawn points. So we'll see if anything spawns. It does not. I'll remove the rest of these dice, though, because they're out of the way. Then we'll see about this spawn point. It won't move because we're still on that board, but let's see if it spawns anything. It does not.
Okay, thank God. So we get a little attrition opportunity here.
And then it goes
Look, you
to
broke
us.
it. Ah!
Do you want...
Do I have Ori do the searching first?
Yeah,
Because it
let's
might
have-
spawn something, but
Let's have Ori do this search.
okay.
So pull this up.
I'll do some next exploring. Oh, there we go. Now we're talking.
Okay. So secret door here. But the question now, so you have
Is that
movement.
push activation for him or no? Yeah. Do we want him to go ahead and pop that? Or what do you think?
Well, we're going to open this one on the next turn. I guess you could move up and pop it, not necessarily go in.
You know,
Do you want to do
I'm
that?
now starting to get nervous that it's going to have us loop back to how, like that card that the majority of our folks are on right now, A1.
We could just hold you there
that
and then not worry about it until next turn.
I mean, I'm just wondering if the move would be to like keep it going in that one direction, kind of as uniformly as we can. Don't break any, don't break up the band, because then we might be able to have like 2 cycles of possible attrition on the zombies with who's shooting Daenor. or
Well,
whatever.
if she kills this one, she can then move into this room. The
Right.
next one would go 1, 2, 3, 4. It can make it up to here.
So kind of no matter what, she's got to hustle. Everybody's
Yeah.
got to.
I mean, we could have Rordin kind of block the door, like she could kill one. So I mean, it really doesn't matter. What do you want him to do?
I guess let's head to that new door. I mean,
Okay, so do you want
Train
do
on
you
the
want to
ground.
flip it open?
you may roll like flip for it. Like I feel like it could go either way as far as good, bad. Let's do it. Let's just pop it.
Okay.
Overanalyzing. This is my curse. Doing it.
All right.
That's Date's fault. Everybody, he saw it. It was Date's fault. He pressured me.
That tape didn't say or do anything.
I think you do it.
Zach is a big liar. All right, so let me put.
Look, everybody's got to be good at something, and the CIA didn't want me, but otherwise I'd have had a.
Oh, I got to put the.
opportunity.
Is that one's an armored one? It's an armored and a zombo.
Dave,
Why do you keep saying Dave and trying to blame me for this?
because you're the one that did the thing. It made me do it that way. Tell him, Marvel.
I kind of think you could move up there to go ahead and attack the. No, you searched. You can't because you revealed the secret door, so you really can't do anything.
He's just kind of corking for now, I guess.
One. You search, then you go in 1, 2, 3. I mean, you could pull back to here if you wanted. The zombie has a movement of 4 normally. Armored zombie has a movement of 4. Zombie has a movement of 4. 1, 2. They could still get to you.
Yeah.
Uh,
I guess just leave him in the door because he's got to take hits from both anyways, but it will at least like
okay.
keep anything else from. There's no new spawn points appeared, right, or anything?
No. Okay, so then let's have
That's been a feeling I've had. I've just been waiting for them to like just start dropping spawn, because of the way that
but most likely
text was like,
there is another spawn point because there is 2 routes. Each route probably has one. At least one.
Gotcha.
There could be another one, like where they connect.
Right.
So let's have
But
Madrigal.
I guess let's leave Ori be the cork, and then you're gonna have Madrigal, you said?
Yeah, she'll attack the zombie that's coming up. So it'll be 4v2. She only needs 2s. She got 4 hits, so no matter what, she kills it.
Oh, wow.
And then she can move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s. Well, yeah, let's just move her here.
Okay, because she'd still be able to shoot through that room anyway,
Yeah.
right? Potentially.
Then let's have Daenor open up this door.
Oh God, now we're just getting into Pandora's doors.
Well,
Host.
the thing is like if depending on what's in here, he could move in, and then Rordin could also move in, and then this zombie can't get to anybody this turn.
Oh, I see. All right.
So then she could have another round of shooting at it.
Mm-hmm. I go Pandora the Explorer.
Yeah, this could be bad.
Sniping.
We should prepare our be prepared to use our feats. Oh, so there's the stairs.
Dude, Dave has solved the puzzle. Wait, do we want to do more exploring if we survive this, or what?
I think with the fact that we don't have recovery tokens.
Oh yeah.
I think we just need to get
risk.
out of Dodge.
I mean, we got some gold and we got some potions, so I guess we can count our wins where we've got, not put too much at risk.
Oh,
I didn't even think about how.
Well, this is one movement. I can go 1, 2, 3.
I can't see because you got this damn
4.
overlay on my face.
Oh, sorry.
I can't see nothing. Flip it.
Can you see? Can you see? Can you see?
I can see now. Woo.
These are clouds. Gather above as dark storms. All right. So,
you got things about it. There's an area of effect spell.
there's the stairs. But Daenor has a movement of 5, so he could move up behind the barbarian, and I can pop my feet to recast the healing spell on you. So then you gain 2 life back.
So he's back to whole hell. He's gone to Whole Foods and got himself a shake with the health boost thing.
Yeah, so I use focus to recast it.
I don't know if Whole Foods makes shakes or has those additives, but we're going to think that they do.
So then it's up to Rordin. You can't move in here fast because there's not enough space. You have enough.
Okay.
You could move. Well, this zombie can get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can get here. If you'd pull him back to here,
Just like hang there for the time being.
yeah.
I guess I'm fine with that because the zombies, like, hopefully we get that attrition opportunity again, and we may still be spawning more, but they'll be at least a ways behind us for now.
Yeah. There will be a question though.
Yeah.
There is a treasure. Sorry, there's too much stuff on the board, man. Let me get my cards back.
You gotta get your Ozbot things so that you can wide angle back, whatever.
I mean, I could move the camera, but there is a treasure chest up here.
Yeah.
So that's the one thing to keep in mind as if you wanted to. Although honestly, we have the armored skeletons scare me. I kind of feel like maybe we should just run away. But all right, so we've gone. AI. So we'll do the easy ones first. So the easy one is this wee little skeleton goes all the way home. He moves 4.
Okay.
This zombie will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'd go towards Madrigal because she's the closest. Here, we'll have the armored skeleton come up to you first. So it has 4 dice, right? No, it has 3 dice versus your 5. And it needs 3s. And if it gets it doesn't have anything yet. So it has 1 hit. Yeah, it does hit you for 1.
Orloff takes 1 point of damage.
Yeah. Then the zombie will move up and attack, at which point you're down a dice, and the zombie's up a dice because of their mob rule. So it'll be 3 versus 4. It still needs 3s to hurt you. You block it.
No.
Then that's done, so we go to the top of our turn. I don't think I'm gonna roll though to spawn, because no matter what, if we're just gonna, well, I guess it matters. I'll do it. If we're gonna leave, it doesn't really matter because will never catch up to us. We'll check.
Be relevant.
It doesn't.
You can.
We're still on the board, so this one stays there. It doesn't spawn either.
Okay.
Back
we
to
we did those other two before you even checked the spawn thing. So. Okay.
Back to our turn. So why don't I have? Why don't we have Daenor go first? Because I can cast Flame Bolt. You don't have to be in my line of sight, and I can try to take down the armored skeleton.
Okay.
So it's a 5 dice attack versus it has 3, and I need to get 4, 5s, and 6s. I got 4 successes to no defense, so I kill it. I kind of did that wrong because it would have been nice if Madrigal would have gone first and killed that skeleton, but whatever. So he'll just come up back 1.
Okay.
And I guess let's have Madrigal go to try over the skeleton behind us, or the zombie behind us. So the zombie's 2, so it's 4v2. I need 2s. She got 4 hits, so she killed the one behind us. Then, did you want to go in to get that treasure chest, or are we just exiting? I think we should exit, because you don't have any... I'm out of healing. We have 1 healing potion left, and we have no recovery tokens, so if you go down, you're down for the quest.
Yeah, but we only have really this one guy to kill, because that archer won't have line of sight for another rotation, right?
But we could just leave.
The bottomless mob. No, I hear you. I just didn't know if it'd be worth to try to kill the zombie in front of us, search right quick.
Well, you do need to kill the zombie so it doesn't get a free strike.
Right.
So I mean, this guy is next round he's only getting to here. He might be able to shoot somebody if they're in around here.
Yeah.
So I'll just go ahead and have her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She'll just go ahead and start pulling back.
All right.
Okay, so that leaves your 2 characters. Okay. Do you want Rory or Olaf to go first?
Yeah, are we having him hit at the thing, right? Because otherwise he'd have to do the whole pulling away anyway. So 5v2, you only need 2s. Okay.
You got 5 hits, so yeah, you kill it. And then what do you want to do now?
I mean, it's to me, it's 50-50, like 6 of one, half a dozen of the other to try to take the steps forward, but he couldn't search this round anyway.
Right, you'd have to search next round.
Let's just get out of here, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I guess we can always do that, review of the dungeon after the fact and realizing that we left anything good behind or not. But given the premise of this quest where it's like, GTFO, I feel like we just stick with the spirit of the game that way.
Yeah. Well, one, I'm worried about...
Like it's inviting.
I'm worried about the refresh token, the lack of one, right? Because we're just supposed to...
Right, yeah.
2... It's implied that, the name of the quest is 2 ways up, 1 way down, 2 ways up, because we had 1 way down on the other one or something like that. So it's implied that there's another path coming up like this way. If we would have gone through this other door.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So it could just be that there's just, 1 treasure chest on each side.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, and like I said, if I'm looking at just the spirit of the game, I feel like we're really trying to hustle on out of here. Like you said, with the revive absence and all that, let's not get dicey.
Actually, we don't, and remember, we don't actually, if you just move forward, if the dwarf moves up here and then searches the room, I think we just escape. Because remember, it's not like Hero Quest where we actually
you don't
on
punch it to then kick.
You just got to search the room.
Okay. See if it does that, I guess, because if we're not intent to do any other exploring or killing, then that's all there's left to do.
Yep. All right. So we escaped.
We did it!
Quest complete. I'm glad we survived. That one felt like definitely more of a rush. We did look at the map afterwards. We didn't lose any legendary items. There was 2 separate paths that recombined in the middle. So there was those 2 treasure chests, the one we ran into and the one we saw. And then there was 2 spawning points that would have come out. So we're very lucky we didn't split the party and have half go one way, half go the other way.
Yeah.
And I don't think you need to. I mean, it kind of implies that both ways are viable. So I don't know why you'd want to split the party and risk.
Even in this first 6 things, they did it to us the once, right? Where it was like, it starts you off divided. And that's like definitely harder. So this is interesting where it's like they don't tell you how to do this, but they give you that option to have volunteered into that if you were bold enough to do. I would hesitate to say dumb enough, but that's what I feel like would have been my move. Like, that's fine. We'll explore everything.
Yeah, that would have been bad. So I'm glad we didn't do that. That does mean that since we completed this, all of our adventure. Well, I mean, we were also lucky. I mean, because like several rounds, the 2 spawn points didn't spawn anything. If we would have split up, it would have been 3 spawn points. It would have been much worse. And then
would have been. There's that potential for each of those roles. You could have totally had like a Zerg thing going on, like,
and got bogged down because you can't move away from them without a free strike. Yeah. So you do have the potential of really getting bogged down if you just stay around.
It'd be like your famous hero quest moment of that you run out of minis.
Yeah, that one. I'm glad we didn't have that with this. Although we did almost run out of skeleton archers. There is only 3, and that was we had to main rotting monsters. This is an interesting one in that since you don't have the revive token, the XP gain is either 0 or 2. You can't get 1. Either you die and get nothing, or you survive, and since you didn't use a revive token, you get the bonus XP, so you get 2. So all of our guys got 2 XP, which is great. So that means we can buy some more feats for next turn. We got the 50 gold that we found in this one. So we have 155 total, which means we should be able to buy something in between quests. And then we have that 1 feat we can use up. That'll give us a 30 gold when we use the merchant shop. So that'll give us 185 if we want. Yeah. We have 4 more quests, and so now we just ran away. So now are we going to find the map in the next quest or 2? And then we're going to finish out our engagement with fighting Mortimerus. I am a little nervous because the game does have 3 of these zombie trolls. And I think we might have ran into one once in one of the earlier quests, but having 3 implies we might be running into a lot more at the very end. Or maybe they're using a different module, but that will be quite a bit to fight. So I hope everyone enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, and share, and we will see you at the next quest.